All right, everybody. So welcome to another episode of the Moose Bros podcast with Mr. Scottizmo, USA General for the Beard Struggle. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So how's your day been?
I'm good. Busy at work. And like near the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I forgot to have lunch.
Oh shoot. Oh, frozen.
That
No, it's all good. I don't know. I don't know if it's something with my internet. Like most of my family is away right now, so like I assumed that it was like that it would be totally fine, but I'm having some issues with it today,
yeah.
which is really weird. But yeah. So, were you working today?
Yeah. I was. I work at a local school sports custom apparel.
Oh,
place.
cool. Sweet.
Yeah, and so I'm a graphic designer. And I just create T-shirts,
Oh, cool.
apparel. Lately, we've been doing a lot of face masks because of what's going on right now. But
Yeah, fair.
it's pretty cool. I like it.
That's sweet. How long have you been doing that for?
I've been doing design since because I graduated high school in 2001.
Okay.
I went to college for design versus just learning online. Nowadays. But so I probably got like 10 plus years experience.
Oh, cool. Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. And recently when I joined the Beard Struggle, I've always wanted to do video editing. I just never got out of my bubble comfort zone to do it.
Fair.
And I was like, you know what? This is a perfect chance. So, but yeah, I'm
totally
loving it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I love video editing. It's always a good time. Although for the last like little while, like I've been using a like 2013, 2014 iMac.
Yeah.
So it's kind of slow. So I'm hoping it does the job for now, but it's definitely in need of an upgrade. So I'm hopefully gonna like upgrade some of the hardware in it and then get a new laptop eventually. But
Yeah, I got
expensive.
well, a while ago I had a 2017 MacBook
Okay.
and it busted.
Oh, shoot.
And I didn't want to get a new one because I mean the new ones are like super expensive.
Yeah, totally.
So I ended up getting one, and then it ended up dying. So it's like I had to buy a new one.
Crap. Yep.
And it's like I'm still paying it off. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's the thing about Macs. Like they're great computers, but cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah. It's like I got because at work I design on a PC.
Oh, okay.
And at home I'm on a Mac, so it's like I could switch to PC if I wanted to, but
true.
In the long run I kind of don't.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Yeah. My last two laptops have been Windows laptops, and they've both been just like bad from the get-go.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So like even this like old iMac is better than my my last laptop that I bought. Which is kind of depressing, but like at least I have something that works until I can get like a whole new computer. But yeah. So when did you start with the Beard Struggle?
Something.
Say that again. You just froze for a second, and I missed the first part.
No, you're good. Before because I recently did an IGTV post, which I've never done before.
Yeah.
I was gonna do one on my journey, and I didn't know when I started. I forgot. So
yeah.
I was flipping through my emails, and I think my first email from the ambassador program was back in April.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So about like 4 months.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. I joined
But
April 7th.
it's definitely not like how. Say that again.
Yeah, I joined around the same time as you then, because I think it was April 7th that I got my like the first like ambassador program email.
Yeah, I think you started like a week before me.
Cool.
So
yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, it's definitely.
Man, I'm liking it, loving it,
Yeah,
learning
totally.
a lot.
And you're a general for
South Carolina.
South Carolina, right? How's that been going?
It's slow. I mean, at first I was like, because I mean, I've been in leadership roles, but this one it's kind of different because like all the guys are like everywhere.
Yeah.
So, at first I was like, man, I hope I'm doing a good job, and then with, but what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's just different trying to get these guys involved because I have a lot that aren't involved.
Yep.
And I have a few that are involved. And actually, one guy today asked me the rules about being a warrior, and he's like, "Well, I just prefer to stay where I'm at." And I'm like, "All right. I mean, you can be where you're at, but you're not gonna succeed." Because I was telling him, like, when you're a warrior, sometimes we meet with like the CEO and the warlords, but so
yeah,
it's just a work in progress with some of the guys.
Yeah, that seems to be the general theme like across the U.S. because I'm pretty well connected with like most of the generals.
Yeah.
So like that, yeah, it seems to be the common theme that like everybody has like a small group of like really like super like consistent and like engaged guys, and then like another section that's not like super engaged, and just like everybody's like trying to like work on getting people more involved.
Yeah, I think more of the small states are the ones with the problems than the bigger states like Texas and New York.
Yeah.
Because I talked to Evan, the general of New York, pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm
And
talking to him tomorrow, I think, on the podcast. We're gonna
oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited for that. That'll be cool.
yeah, he's his guys are pretty active.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's super cool. But yeah. Yeah, they're still working on the Canadian et.
Yeah, that's what Jan was saying yesterday.
Yeah.
Because we were asking him. Well, I don't know if you were in the chat with him, but we were asking him about the
Oh,
apparel.
the one on Facebook?
Yeah.
No, I saw that was happening like after it was over, and I was like, "Oh crap, I missed that."
No, you're good because I mean he pretty much went over what you just said. Like,
yeah,
they're trying to get the Canadian one down pat because I asked him when the apparel and face masks are coming out.
Yeah,
and he said as soon as they get the Canadian group together.
Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Faisal's mentioned it a few times, and like he said, with like the whole COVID situation, like manufacturing products has become significantly more difficult in the last little while. So it's
Yeah.
taking longer to get the merch ready. Because like I've seen like some of the masters have it. Like when we talked to Thor on this podcast back in July, he was wearing one of the like the beer struggle T-shirt that had like the cartoons of all the masters on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So there's a few of the shirts floating around, but I think they're going to be like actually like in proper production in the next little while, hopefully, which would be cool.
Yeah, because it does make sense because a lot of these schools that want like the gator face masks, a lot of places like the sports companies that make the apparel,
Yeah.
they're like sold out or low supply.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, even like what there's a mall like right near my house, and even like walking through some of the stores, like the inventory is definitely not what it usually is, just because like everybody's having trouble with like manufacturing and shipping and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sucks, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, but yeah, it'll be exciting to get get the TBS merch out there. That'll be fun for sure.
Yeah, I've actually seen, not in person, but like all of the warlords and the higher ups wearing like the prototypes and stuff. So
That's cool.
yeah,
that's sweet.
and
Yeah,
I'm kind of jealous about is every time Faisal is on a live, he's always wearing the
hat. Yep.
hat.
Yep.
I'm like, man, I still want one.
Yep. Yeah, I will be getting, because like I love hats, and like I think I have like a collection of probably like 30 plus like baseball slash like I was the other kind, like kind of like trucker style type like those kind of hats. Like I have like a bunch of those, so I'll definitely be getting the beard struggle hat at some point, like as soon as it's available.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, because it looks incredible. Like I think like when Faisal first got the prototypes of the hats in, he was on a Zoom meeting that I was on, and like I saw it and I was like, man, that's amazing. And like and he said as soon as they're available, I'll hit you up, because they look sick. I love the design.
Yeah, one of the, like, I think it was the general and warrior meeting with Jan and him, and Jan was saying that like he didn't even know what a fitted hat was. So yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, that's funny. Wait, Jan said that, or Faisal?
Faisal did not know what a fitted hat was.
Huh. Interesting.
Or something like it.
Yeah.
I mean, Jan might have been making fun of him, kind of, but
okay, yeah, that's funny.
it was just funny.
Yeah, for sure. But no, it's gonna be exciting for sure.
Well, I did. You might have to bleep this out.
Yeah, that's fine. I can.
Jan leaked something yesterday.
Okay.
One, because
that makes sense.
There's so many cents. Like they'd rather just have a few versus producing like everyone.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like start out, get a few of them going, and then like rather than try and like delay the process even more, and like do all of them, but then just like I think like starting out with like a couple of them, like do some of the more like popular scents like Viking Storm and like Viking Honor and like Ragnarok Finale, that kind of thing, and then just like roll out the rest like over time. I think that would make sense for sure.
Right.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun for sure. What do you, so kind of going back to like your work and all that, what programs do you use for your graphic design stuff?
I mainly use Photoshop and Illustrator.
Nice.
Like I'll use Adobe Illustrator for like branding, like logos, or like if I'm illustrating something, which that's what it's made for. Because a lot of like apparel companies and people that like laser or engrave, they would want it's called a vector image. And what a vector image is, it's like, you know how when you zoom in on a JPEG, how it's all pixelated? On with illustrators, a vector image is like clear. When you resize it, it won't change. Get distorted. So that's why people would prefer logos and stuff in Illustrator. But Photoshop, I mainly do like when I do social media posts and just like touching up images and changing images around and everything.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I did a graphic design course because I'm in school for business marketing right now. And then during second semester, I did a whole course on graphic design. So I got to play around with
class.
Like a whole class for graphic design. So we worked with like Photoshop and Illustrator quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I use there's another design program called InDesign.
I use that too.
It's it's more of like a publishing program.
But, for sure.
What's funny though is way back in college, like I learned the the program Flash, which isn't even around anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of funny how things change. But
yeah, for sure.
for the most part, I just use those three. And now, now that I'm doing editing, I'm using Adobe Premiere.
Nice.
But what I really want to do is learn After Effects, because that's like video Photoshop.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
totally.
I heard like it's like super tough.
Yeah.
So I might have to like take a online course or something.
Yeah. Also, like YouTube is super helpful for everything, and like kind of like learning like stuff like that is definitely a good thing to use YouTube for. Yeah, I've heard that After Effects is kind of like Premiere Pro, like on steroids. It's like much more. There's like a lot more to it, but it's also kind of similar because it's like in the same like family of programs. But I've never messed around with it, but definitely seems cool for sure.
Yeah, what's really cool about Adobe though is like all of their programs are like intertwined. Like when you open an Illustrator file in Photoshop, you can still access that file even though you don't have like in the layer section. You just double click on it and it opens it back up in Illustrator.
Yeah, for sure.
And same thing with Premiere. Like, no, it's InDesign. My bad.
Cool, yeah.
But definitely Premiere and After Effects go like bread and butter.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely the nice thing about like using like one suite of apps versus like apps from like all kinds of different companies, because you just get that like cohesive like united experience, like no matter which app you're using.
That's another thing. Like Adobe has all these like apps for your phone.
Yep.
If you have a subscription, you can use. So it's like a lot of like the posts I've been making for the beard struggle. A lot of them I've been using. It's called Spark, and it's just like an easy way to just throw something together.
Oh,
Versus,
like the smartphone app, like Spark Post or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've used that. It's super awesome.
So like sometimes I'm editing it. Like I just posted a few the other day, but those were from my computer. But I mean, the app is right there. Like if you don't want to, just showing off my stuff now.
Yeah, I always do.
So all of those quotes,
yeah,
I've done in that Spark app.
Yep, Spark Post. Yep, nice.
But a lot of the videos, like the 2 facts, I did in there. But everything else, I just designed in Photoshop.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
This was so funny when this was happening.
That thing blew up like no other. Like I did not know that it was gonna blow up as much as it did. And now I gotta find another warlord or blood Viking or whatever to but 100%. I figured somebody else would do something, but I guess I gotta do it. Keep it going.
Yeah, it just caught fire, like especially because like you're a general, and like seeing like the generals like involved in like leading challenges, I feel like it helps like the non-generals be like more like stoked about like being involved in like a challenge.
Yeah,
because like you see that like the more like higher up like people like within the beard struggle are like also involved.
I think if I didn't do this challenge, people wouldn't know me as well as they do. So
yeah, fair.
It was kind of like an icebreaker. Like, oh, Scott's a cool guy. Like, and that's when like a lot of these generals have come to me for like design advice and stuff. Which
cool.
I'm totally down for it. So
for sure. Yeah, sweet. But then it was so funny. Like after people saw like this one, like all the Facebook moderators, like within like a couple hours, every single one of the guys had like a very similar picture to Jan's photo, which was hilarious. And so like you scroll through the chat and it's like all the same picture basically, which is so funny to see.
I think some of the guys still have it on there. Like I took it down like a week ago. from my profile picture.
Yeah.
But like a few of the guys still have it. So I thought
Yeah,
it was fun.
I don't know if I still. Yeah, I still do.
Nice. Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah, that challenge was hilarious. Such like
But
it's so random but like so funny and
yeah.
like a simple way to get people engaged and like
Yeah, I
doing
agree.
something together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Totally agree.
good on you for doing that. It was a lot of fun to see that.
No problem.
Mm-hmm. And then it was also fun to see like go on the Facebook page, and then like because I think it was me or one of the other mods put up a post like put your submissions in here, and just like scrolling through was hilarious. Just like so many different people involved.
Was it you that put that collage? Somebody put a collage together of
Yeah, that
all
was
the
me. Yeah,
moderators.
yeah, that was me. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I guess I'm not cool enough to be a moderator. I guess I'm too involved.
Yeah, you're a general. Like they don't want people doing too many things all at once.
Oh, for real? You're not a general? I thought you were.
No.
No. Okay.
No, because like Scott and I, um, like we've kind of been like unofficially like
Right.
generals of Canada like for the last little while, like
Okay.
because there's no official like et yet, but we like I set up like an Instagram group chat for like engagement with some of the Canadian guys. Like I reached out and like added
Oh,
some
I didn't
people
know you're
in.
from Canada.
Yep.
Man, I thought you were from the States.
Nope. Just
Dang.
45 minutes from Toronto, like 4 or 5 hours from
Okay.
Ottawa. Yeah, yeah. So I've kind of unofficially been like, I would say like kind of how it's worked out. Like Scott's the general, and then I've kind of been like the warlord, like organizing like challenges and like
Got you.
gathering content together. I've been kind of overseeing that, and it's been
I
fun.
could, I could I could see you being a Canadian warlord.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I have a feeling it might happen. We'll see.
I don't know how they're gonna split that up though, because Canada's like split in like 4 different sections, right?
Yeah, so there's 13 different provinces and territories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I,
then so I'm on the east, and then Scott's in the west in BC, like
okay.
um, like a few hours from Vancouver. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Because like Scott and I, like from what we've seen, like there's not because like with like a kind of a struggle, no pun intended, with the with the Canadian guys has been like getting them to engage and like inform the Instagram group chat when they post. So Scott and I have been kind of like working on that together for the last little while. So
Nice.
yeah, and it'll be nice to get like more people into a Discord like once
Oh
it's
yeah.
like officially started and get people like coordinating together.
Oh yeah.
Because like already like we've built up a network of like probably 30-40 guys total within Canada.
Yeah.
Um,
What's cool now though is with the US that year and now how he shut off the ambassador program.
yeah,
So
yeah,
now you can invite like your friends and stuff. So that might be good for you because even though it's shut off, we can still like part of the new program is like we can like bring people in.
hmm,
So it's like that might be a good way to start the Canadian one. Like if you
yeah,
have buddies with beards or whatever.
true.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not a bad idea. But yeah, and like I've talked to Jan about that and like kind of like coordinating like getting people in. And he said, yeah, we're working on it. So
because is there a lot of Canadian guys in there?
there's a decent number.
Okay.
I've put messages on the Facebook page before and like gotten a bunch of responses.
Cool.
But it's just going to be a matter of like organizing them all and getting them all into Discord. It's
Yeah. Definitely.
going to be interesting, like as it has been with the UK and the US from what I hear.
Yeah, I think the U.S. is having more trouble than the UK.
Yeah, that seems to be the general like consensus of what I've heard for sure. And I think they're also working on. So I think they're working on the EU as well, because that hasn't been done yet. So that's gonna be because it's like because it's gonna be like France, Italy, like
Oh, okay.
yeah, like those kind of places.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then the UK is just the UK, so it's like.
Well, he was saying like he had to break up the UK in like so many different ways because
Because it's
they
huge.
have
There's
so many people.
yeah, it seems to be that's where the largest like portion of the brand ambassadors are, like the UK and the US, which is why they set up those ets first, because they have so many people and like a lot of engagement, like a lot of like I'm in a Discord with like some of the guys that have been around for like a while, and where was I going with this? And like a lot of them are based in the US.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny because like right when they were coming out with the Discord groups and we were all getting like the invite emails and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a week after that, I got invited to the UK one, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me like 2 weeks
I
ago.
didn't accept it, but
yeah, like 2 weeks ago, it said Yana DC has sent you an invitation for the U.S. Beard Struggle and I was like, what? So then I messaged him and he was like, yeah, that was a mistake. I was like,
cool. It's a mistake, but we'll still let you in.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Just like creep around in the U.S. ets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at first, because I know when like they did the signups, people were getting into the wrong states and stuff, and like I had like when I was promoted to general, that's when I noticed I had a guy was in another state, and then another guy that was like joined when we joined and was never placed in a state. Because like,
interesting.
Yeah, because like I was finding all these South Carolina guys.
Yeah.
And like I asked them like, "Hey, are you new?" and stuff like that. And he's like, "No, I've been here a while. I just never got placed." I'm like, "Man, that sucks."
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I can imagine that this like the rollout of the ets has been like a fairly big headache, especially for like Jan and like because like he's been like mainly overseeing it, and I feel like it's like so many people in so many places. Like, yeah, it's definitely a lot to get set up for sure. Yeah, but yeah, it'll be cool to see like when like everything's going like all the EU, Canada, like wherever else they decide to pick. I've heard talks about Australia, but I don't know if that many guys that are in Australia. Like,
I know there's one guy in Hawaii. I don't know how that's gonna work out. He might be part of the Nomad group that they're doing.
Yeah, I think so. That would make sense because I can't imagine there's too many brand ambassadors in Hawaii.
But I think that's cool that they're doing that because I know there's a few states where there's only like one or two people.
Yeah.
It's like they can't do anything because they're not an established state.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're getting left out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It'll be cool.
For a while, I thought that's where South Carolina was going because I only like at one time I only had like 3 people involved.
And, like, interesting.
Because South Carolina, we have like 12 people, but only like 4 of them are super involved. 2 of them are kind of here and there.
Okay.
And, like a few of the others, I did some research, and a few of them haven't even been on Instagram since like May.
Oh. Yeah.
So, like they probably downloaded the app and then deleted it or something.
Yeah, I've noticed that with some of the Canadian guys too. Like they'll like post that they joined the beard struggle and then they won't post again, like anything again until like weeks later. And it's like, you gotta be consistent. Like Scott and I have talked about it on the podcast like multiple times. Like you have to be consistent and put like regular time into like your Instagram and like your social media to like get it to properly grow and like increase engagement. Otherwise, it's just gonna like sit there quietly and then just like not grow at all.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's definitely. I feel like Scott and I have also talked about this a lot, but I feel like a lot of people like join the beard struggle like
just
kind
for
of
the
like
code.
yeah that, and also just like kind of not really knowing what they're getting into, like with like
Right.
social media and all that, because like there's definitely guys that are newer that very clearly have no idea about social media.
Actually, yeah, that is true. Because actually, one of my guys, he's always asking about social media, and today, because of the promotions coming up, I just reminded everybody about the warrior rules, and he was like he asked like, well, what happens when you're a warrior, and I told him like all of the like the pluses and gains you'll get from it, and then he says, I kind of like where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you
And
mentioned
I'm
that
like, well,
earlier.
man, if you want to grow, I mean, he's asking these amazing questions, and it's like,
yeah,
if you want to grow, I mean, why not? I know like a lot of the rules right now are tough, but I told him that we're gonna get more because we're changing the whole program.
yeah.
So well, I just told him to hang in there and stuff like that. I told him it's not a big deal if you're not a warrior. I mean, just stay active and like just learn.
Yeah,
So
totally, for sure.
because he's active, he's not like one of the guys that comes in like once a month and then leaves again.
Yeah, it just goes quiet. There's in fact, in the Canadian Discord that we have, like, there was a guy that sent a message like today because he's been away recently, and like I don't even know if he's like, I don't remember the last time that he messaged the group.
Yeah,
Like
like
it's been a while.
I know a few guys in the U.S. that um they had to take like there's one guy who's like with American Idol, so it's like he had to step down
Yeah.
for a little bit, and then there's some other guys that are moving, so it's like I mean, as long as you let like the generals or the warlords know, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Like one of my guys, he works outside all the time.
Okay.
I mean, he had this amazing red beard, like
Yeah.
it's awesome. And then like he said he was trying to shave it or clip it or whatever, and he messed
Okay.
up.
Oh no.
So I mean, he didn't shave it completely. Like he's got like a little beard,
Yeah.
like a little bit shorter than yours.
Mm.
But and he's like, is this gonna harm me at all? And I'm like, man, no, you're a warrior. You're super active. It's gonna grow back. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, totally.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely interesting getting these guys like wrangling these guys up and like getting them organized.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like I like
Sorry, go ahead.
when I got promoted, I didn't even know I was nominated. It was like
Yeah.
between me and one other person, and I voted for that person, but like until I looked at the choices, I didn't even know I was nominated. And then
Yeah, I've heard that
like
happening a couple
all of a
times.
sudden I won. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
Yeah, I've heard that happening with a couple different guys that I talk to pretty regularly. Like they just like woke up one morning and they were a general all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Like
I was
what?
at work and then
Yeah.
like I texted Philip, my warlord,
Yeah.
and I was like, did I get promoted? And he's like, yeah, man, congrats.
Surprise.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when they start like, because I know they've already like added the new rules and all that and like closed like the possibility for new applications. But it'll
Yeah.
be interesting to see like how the reapplication process goes. That'll be cool. See
I mean,
how that rolls
we're
out.
well, even though we're already in here
Frozen.
about that.
Yeah, all good. Yeah. So yeah, you were saying something before you froze.
I
I missed
forgot
it.
what I was saying.
I was something with the ets and you getting promoted and something with Phil or something like that.
Oh yeah. The reapplication,
Yeah.
it's even though we're already in here, the reason we have to reapply is because of the new website.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
then just to make sure they have our information, because I don't know if you know much about this new website, but
Yeah.
instead of us putting or asking for, like, if someone's putting in their code, instead of putting in like your name and a number, um it's more of like a referral. Like,
Yeah.
they'll ask you who referred you, and then whatever our discount code is, it'll go to them versus, because he was saying like the beard struggle, obviously they have their own um code, which is, I think it's the same as ours. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like the companies competing with their ambassadors.
Yeah.
So this way, nobody will know,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. 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 I've talked to Faisal about that a little bit. That'll be interesting for sure. See how that all goes, and it'll be interesting to see if like the overall like ambassador program numbers drop if people just like people who
Oh,
aren't
they will.
like
They,
yeah no I'm thinking they will too for sure, like people who aren't engaged like either won't see it and then they'll just not be in the program, or like they'll see it and then like just not bother to do the application because it's like
yeah.
another thing for them to do.
Or they'll think it's like junk mail and be like, "Hey, I already did this. So
Yeah.
why do I gotta do it again?" Kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no doubt we'll be losing people, which I mean is fine because
There's like 13,000.
they're going more towards like a brotherhood. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, get rid of some of the like the less active people or like people who are just there for a discount.
Right. And I think that's what half the shadow people, as I call them,
Yeah.
um are doing.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. You just like get in, like do like one post and then just like use the discount code to save some money, which it's lame. It's not
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's not. It's like, in a way, it's kind of stealing.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it
mean,
kind of is
yeah.
stealing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely yeah, it'll be good. Definitely good to make some changes. I'm not a fan of change like generally, but I think like I understand like the reasons why they're doing it, and
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna. I think it's gonna make the program better. I think.
Yeah, I think it's for the good because during our meeting with Faisal, he Faisal is making it pretty much how we want it, not how he
Yeah.
wants it.
Yeah.
Like, so that's
And
that's one thing I like about the program is like we have a say in
yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like one of the things that I really like about Faisal and like appreciate about him is like he's not just like we're going this way or we're not going at all. Like he's very much like open to feedback and like agreement of like the group. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
and
which
I
is
think
which is really cool and I respect that for sure.
yeah, I think that's why he wanted to meet the generals and
Generals and
their
warlords.
warriors. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah. But yeah, it'll be yeah, good. I think a good step in the right direction for sure.
for sure.
Yeah, for the beard struggle. hmm Yeah. Kind of another beard related question that we kind of talked about before this interview. When did you start growing your beard?
So I actually have a picture.
Ooh, cool.
So I started growing it about 5 years ago.
Cool.
But it's I've always had a long beard. But well, actually no, because I had a security job that I had
Mm,
to be clean shaven for.
yeah.
But other than that, I've always had like like a beard more than like a half an inch.
Yeah.
Like this picture right here
Oh
was
wow.
me when I first. This is like a year beard.
Yeah.
But that was before I was with the beard struggle,
Okay.
and like I know my beard is probably like half this length, and I mean like I didn't shape that beard at all,
Yeah.
and it's like with the beard struggle alone, my beard is looking better.
Oh, same here. Yeah, totally. Like,
Because I when I had that beard, I was using other products and like
yeah.
mix mash products and
Yeah.
not doing what I'm doing now with the
Mhm.
extra care of the beard struggle. Like
Yeah,
I
totally.
didn't I didn't even have a beard straightener back then like I do
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah, I didn't even like like I've had a beard kind of on and off for the past couple of years. But before joining the beard struggle in April, like I didn't know anything about like beard products or any of that kind of stuff. So like
yeah,
it's just been like since I joined the beard struggle that like I started using their stuff and then also like exploring like other stuff and kind of like learning about like the market and
yeah,
like some of the other players like in the beard care company in the beard care like world.
yeah,
Yeah. But like it's like I've tried a few different things and there's just like there's nothing that compares yet that I've tried.
exactly. Uh, like when I first started growing my beard like 4 years ago, and it was that length. The one question, well, actually two questions. The one question I got is, do you know about that Duck Dynasty show? And I was like, I mean, even though I did, I was like, no. And then they're like, are you growing your beard out to be like them? And I'm like, no. To be honest with you, I started growing my beard because I was lazy, and then it started looking cool, and I was starting to like it, so
Mhm.
I just kept it going. But then the second question, because living down in South Carolina, people are always like, "Are you hot?" It's like, to be honest with you, I can't tell a difference. But
Yeah.
what I'm gonna start saying is, I'm hot all year round.
True. Yep. Yeah.
So
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I'm never going clean shaven again. I did it last year because I was fundraising for Movember,
yeah,
and I looked so much worse without a beard.
yeah. I was gonna say like, well, I'm not gonna say. Um, oh, I like because I think I deleted you from Instagram once, and I think that's then I found you again, and
Yeah.
I was like, man, he looks like me without a beard. It's like I have no chin, and
Yep.
it's like,
Yep.
dang.
Yeah. No. This is a much better look.
One thing
versus
I
versus
wish
no beard.
though, I wish like I know a lot of guys they don't have hair under their lip.
Yeah.
I wish I kind of didn't because it's like I
Oh, it's
kind of like that look, and
yeah.
it's like,
It's
and
yeah.
I can shave right here, but I mean it's not gonna look good. So why not
Yeah.
just go ahead and just let it ride?
Yeah, like I got a little bit, but it's not anything super crazy because like it is kind of annoying, like especially like when it gets longer. Like it's shorter right now because I trimmed it recently. Like when it's longer and it's like it gets all spread out, or like if I'm like eating, it'll get like caught and like
Oh yeah, wearing a face mask with like my beard's like super thick too. It's
yeah, yeah, same, yeah.
man, it's
No,
like
it's bad.
yeah, it's like like a 1970s porno with like hair in your mouth.
Yeah, like anytime I go anywhere like with a mask on, within minutes, like my whole face is like sweating, like.
What's also weird or tough, because I mean, obviously having a beard with a face mask is hard, but also wearing glasses,
Yeah,
it's
totally.
like I
Yep.
totally hate it. It's like, yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah, totally. Because then, like, you're trying to breathe, and your face is sweating, and your glasses are fogging up, and it's just like you're just
Exactly.
not having a good time.
No, no. So it's like that's why I'm glad where I work. The face masks are optional. It's like,
Oh wow, cool.
yeah, so that's one thing I like where I'm at, where I don't have to wear one, but
Hmm.
like when I go to like to because we outsource our screen printing,
Okay.
so I drive to the printer to pick it up, and it's like they have the rule that I have to wear a face mask, so I mean, I just keep a bandana in my car and just so.
Yeah, totally.
It's good enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've been using a it's called a buff. It's like it's not just not just for a mask. Like you can use it like to like keep your hair up if your hair's longer, or like
is it like a gator?
Yeah, gator. Yeah, it's like a gator.
Different?
Yeah, it's like that. And that's what I've been using recently, and it's a lot.
Okay.
It's uncomfortable for sure, but less uncomfortable than like a normal mask, and like actually like fits me properly, and like
I think it works for like the shorter beers for like,
yeah,
but like for me and you, like it still feels like we're getting choked. Like
yeah, totally. Yeah,
yeah,
because then it like all presses in, and then it's all like squished, and it's just then
yeah. And
like you
then when you
like
take it off, you
yeah,
got to rebrush it, and
yeah.
it's like, oh man.
It's so true. Yeah, yeah. No, I can, and like I feel bad for like anybody that has like a super a super long beard like my buddy Grizzly Adam or like Scott, like they both have pretty long beards, so I feel like wearing a mask with an even longer beard would be even like more uncomfortable, because like it's like covering your face, like the mask is covering your face, but then the beard's still like hanging out the bottom, or like it's just
I mean, that's my goal. Like I'm trying to get like I want my beard to go down to like my chest,
nice.
like to the
Yeah,
bottom of the screen.
yeah, totally.
But I think that's as long as I'll go.
Yeah, yeah, same here, because I don't there's one of the older beard struggle guys, Dan McGavin, I think is his name.
Yeah, Dan's beard.
Yeah,
Or something like.
no. Dan's beard is a different guy. I'll show you a picture of him. You'll probably
Dude, I'm
recognize
kind
him.
of jealous because Dan's. I think it's Dan's beard is going down to Texas with him, or one of the big guys is going down with him.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so this is the guy I was talking about. His beard's like insane.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm following him. I'm following him on Instagram, and
yeah,
I actually was talking to him because it's
yeah,
like I tried to grow my mustache out like that, and it's like, man, like my mustache was pretty long, and I was curling it, but it's
yeah,
like, man, it gets annoying.
totally.
Like my mustache was probably the length of where his starts thinning out and
Yeah.
does that big curl. Like that's as long as it was. And I'm like, I couldn't even do that. It's like I like my food. I don't want to eat my hair.
Totally.
He's like, it's not that bad unless you're trying to eat. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, fair. No, but it's like his mustache kind of reminds me of Chris Pablo Escobar Bell, like pretty like very
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, similar mustache. But I think Chris's is a bit thicker, like out here, like it doesn't thin quite as much
Yeah.
as Dan's does.
What's
Yeah,
what's 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 weird about my beard is that like, so when I first started growing a beard, like I would purposely brush my mustache to the side versus letting it do it on its own.
yeah,
And
no,
it's
totally, yeah, same here.
like the left side of it, like when it grows out, you can definitely see like it has like a self-made colic.
Yeah,
I definitely have to put um the wax in it just to even it out.
yeah, yeah, totally. And like all often, like or once in a while, if it's like it's not too bad right now because I trimmed it recently, but when it was a bit longer, like a little while ago, I'd put like a little bit of scruff balm in it just to, like kind of keep it like in place and like out of my mouth, because it would
I've
just be like
never used scruff balm until I did that video because it's
yeah,
like my beard is so long and they're saying like the beard balm is a lot heavier.
the scruff
So
balm,
it's
yeah,
like yeah, that's what I meant.
yeah, no,
Scruff balm.
it's confusing, the two different
So
yeah,
what I'm gonna start doing is because I mean like I don't shave under my beard that much anymore because I mean you
yeah,
can't see it.
yeah,
So what I'm gonna do is
yeah,
I'm gonna start using the scruff balm under my beard and then
yeah,
like just
yeah,
here. So
yeah, yeah,
because I mean because I have this like even though my beard's long, I do still have like a little light patch right here.
yeah,
Like it's always been there, but now that I'm not shaving, it's obviously growing out just at a slower pace.
yeah, yeah, for sure. But yeah, like like pretty much all my orders that I've made 3 of my orders that I made were ultimate kits. So like they came with the scruff bomb anyway. So I tried it, and they're definitely like it's definitely you can definitely notice the heaviness to it and like the thickness of it. Whereas like the beard balm is a lot lighter and a lot more like smooths out a lot more easily when you're like emulsifying it in your hands.
Oh yeah,
Before you put
like
it
the
on.
beard balm or the scrub balm is like more grainy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. You know, like put more into it to get it to like go on your hands so you can like spread it. But yeah, definitely. Yeah. What's your did we talk about that? All my Did we talk about your favorite product and scent?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So why don't we talk about that? All my episodes that I've done recently are blending together.
It's in my bathroom. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Cool.
I think with my oil, like so my first one, I forget the name of it, but it was like that minty flavored.
Viking Honor.
Yeah, that was my first one.
Yeah, same.
Then my second and third one, because I messed up on my third one, was a Valkyrie's Ode.
Okay.
But I got the sample kit in, and everybody was like, "Oh, you gotta try this like Revel Rock or whatever it's called."
Ragnarok Finale, so good.
Yeah, it's like, man, I smelled it. I'm like, what's the hype about this? Like, to me, like, I mean, it's okay, like, but what I really want to do is the Viking Storm next.
Oh,
but I'd say right now, what I've tried is the Valkyrie's Ode.
Okay,
my favorite.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, like Viking Storm was the second scent that I tried, and like it was my favorite for a while. And then I got a Freya's Bliss Ultimate Kit and an Odin's Virtue Ultimate Kit back at the beginning of July. And as soon as I tried Odin's Virtue, I was like, wow, this is like I was blown away by how good it smells. And like that was my favorite.
I think there's one I have that I haven't even tried yet because it came with the scruff balm that I'm gonna do a giveaway with.
Oh, okay.
So the scruff balm I did yesterday, and I have another one that is gonna be with the giveaway that I'm doing for like the state challenge.
Cool.
So I mean, I'm horrible with the names, so it's like I'm always like in our lives, I'm always talking about like, oh, it's that minty one, it's that that lavender scent one. It's like I'm horrible with names.
Fair. Yeah, no, I've spent a lot of time on the website, and like I know the scent descriptions fairly well. So I can usually pretty quickly identify like each one and like remember the names of them because I've now tried them all.
It's like I know because of the sample kit.
Well, no, so I started with the Viking Honor beard wash and conditioner as my first order, and then I got the Viking Honor Ultimate Kit, and then I got the Viking Storm oils and beard wash, and then I bought Freya's Bliss and Odin's Virtue, and then I got Ragnarok Finale, beard oils and balm recently, and then Asgardian Secret beard oils, and then Valkyrie's Oud, Loki Unscented, and then Asgardian Secret.
What's the unscented smell like? Because I mean, like, even though it says unscented, it normally just smells like how it does, like without any scent added to it. Like,
yeah, it's
like you know how like they say, oh, this suntan lotion is unscented, even though it has a scent.
Yeah. Let me go grab. I'll go grab my my sample kit just because I don't want to like give an inaccurate description. I'll try it out. Give me a second here. Yeah, I heard about that. All right, so
so you are a warlord. You're already hearing about things before everybody else.
I mean, I'm a Facebook moderator, so that's kind of, and also I'm well connected.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, like I talk to like a lot of the generals like fairly regularly and like filled into DC. So Loki Unscented.
I like how was I know it's not spelled like low key, but
Yeah,
every
no,
time like they say low key unscented, it's like, man, they're like low key telling you it's not scented.
true. So
Got you.
let's see here.
That's another thing like I like about the sample kits. It's like that droplet. It's like perfect for like, cause like now like for my beard, I do like half of
Ooh, ooh.
what.
I like this.
Ooh.
I like the smell. So,
So so like the one thing I like about the sample kits is like this like the droplet that comes in the regular bottles. I use like half on my beard, but like the sample kit ones, it's like perfect to fill up is like the perfect amount.
yeah, to like test it out. So, yeah, I would say it's kind of got hints of Viking honor to it. With but like
Okay.
kind of yeah, it's similar to Viking honor, but like also not quite. I would say not quite as like noticeable. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I like it.
The one thing that I don't like is like whenever I use the oil, like I always have to wash my hands because
Yo,
that's
yeah,
always
totally.
like
Yep.
every time.
Yeah. Or even like I was talking on the phone yesterday, and I had my phone like pressed up to my ear, and like, actually,
Oh
see,
yeah, it gets all over your phone.
I don't know how much. Yeah, you can see.
Yep. Yep. That's the struggle of having a beard. Hence the beard struggle.
Yep. But yeah, it's yeah. I like Loki and Senta. That's pretty nice for sure. But
Oh,
like
try it out.
yeah, but Viking Storm is just something about. I think that's my favorite of the silver scents. I would say. Now
Now,
that I've tried them all.
now, John was telling me in one of the Facebook chats that they used to have like a woodsy
Yeah,
scent,
I think
like
I was
in the
there for that. Yeah.
beginning,
Yep.
but then they got rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. That's really interesting.
So
Because
hopefully they
they
bring
re
something like that back.
yeah, because I know Dan Ziegler is working on a new scent for them. Like
Okay.
Dan's he's working on Orangewood scent, and he was doing pre-orders for a like for like the sample version of it, and I was able to get one, and I think he
Oh,
just
really nice.
yeah, he just shipped them out recently. So, but like everyone that I've talked to that got it already says that it smells amazing.
Dude,
It's
nice.
yeah, it's the Orangewood. It's like see if I
Man,
can.
I need to get on the VIP list.
Well, like the reason I found out about the Orangewood is because he because like Dan was posting about it on his page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm following him or not.
Hmm.
Not big deal.
Yeah. People say anything recently. No, he hasn't posted anything about it recently. But yeah, it's like apparently it's awesome. So I'm excited to check that out. Be a good time for sure. But yeah, kind of covered everything that I want to talk about. Is there anything else that you wanted to say? Because I don't
No,
want to keep you for too much longer.
no, you're good. Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. It's been good to kind of chat a bit about like your journey with the beard struggle and beforehand and your a little bit about your content creation and all that kind of stuff. One question that I always like to ask my guests like on the podcast, if you could create any new product for the beard struggle, what would it be?
Oh man, there's so much stuff in the works for the beer struggle. It's
Yep.
like, well, I mean, I know apparel is coming out,
Yep.
but because I actually asked Jan about this, like, because people like when I first started, people were noticed that I do design work and
Yeah.
everything, and they're like, "Hey, what if you did like?" Oh, well, before I say this, one guy thought I worked for the Beard Struggle. I was doing so much design work for everybody, and he was like, "Man, Scott, you should make T-shirts with our code on it." And I'm like, "You know what? That's not a bad idea.
True.
Like leaving it, and then just like with a Sharpie, put your code in because it'd be kind of like a cool look."
Yeah,
But then
true.
I asked Jan about that, like, and he's like, "No, because I mean, it's one like their branding is weird. Like, we can use it like on social media and business cards,
Yeah.
but like mass producing, it's like copyrighted. Like,
Yeah.
it's a fine line.
Yeah.
So, but if I had to say something, I would say apparel, even though it's already coming out.
Nice.
Like maybe not just like I know like we're getting like ambassador brand Viking only shirts,
Yep.
but like if they eventually open up a store for like anybody, that's what
Mhm.
I would like to see.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool for sure. What kind of stuff would you want to have besides t-shirts?
Well, like I know they're coming out with hoodies, but I'm more of like a zipper hoodie guy.
Oh,
Like,
okay, cool.
because I mean, like I know a lot of guys are probably like this with their beard. It's like you're pulling over a sweatshirt and then like you gotta pull your beard out
Yeah,
and it's
true.
just like um but I mean I'm when it comes I kind of like wearing like crazy looking socks, like crazy patterns. So it's like
Nice.
if Beard Struggle came out with like a patterned sock,
Ooh.
I would totally rock that.
Yeah, like with the logo and like a bunch of different colors. That'd be really
Yeah,
cool.
you should have mentioned that to your VIP group.
Yeah, I'll
Make it happen.
yeah.
Are you are you buddies with I think his name's John or James, their graphic designer?
uh
I
oh,
think his name's John.
I think
He's a warlord and like even though he's quiet, he's in everybody's channel. Let me look.
I don't know off the top of my head. There's
Hold
cool.
on. Yeah, his name is James. I
James.
think I think he is their designer. I could be wrong, but
Okay. Is
but
because I know the guy that does their oversees like their email list and all that kind of stuff. I feel like his name is James or something like that.
that might be who it is then.
And he doesn't have a beard. But like he like works for TBS and like does the emails and like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Um I've been on a phone call and a Zoom call with him like once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Faisal actually reached out to me and he knows that I do design work.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know who does their design now, but he noticed I do it and he messaged me. He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Hey, can
cool.
you make some graphics and memes?" And it's like, you know what? I could see myself work for the beer struggle,
Totally.
but I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think he just wants me to see what I can do and
Yeah,
just help
totally.
out. But
Yeah, see
that's
what's
another thing. Like when I'm working for someone or like in like a group, I
yeah.
always try to succeed. Like I'm not the guy that just sits there
No, for sure.
and
You're trying to grow. Yeah. That makes sense.
yeah,
And you're trying to do well for yeah, that's totally understandable. That's the way it should be. You shouldn't just be like within a group like kind of doing nothing and just like mooching off the group.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like a high school science project where like you're just there to have somebody else do all the work for you.
Yeah. Totally.
Because we all know we were that person one time.
Fair. Yep. Yeah,
But
it's
yeah, man, that's I feel like the pig from Looney Tunes. That's
yeah.
all, folks.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely lots of exciting things in the works. If they do end up coming up with a body wash, I'm gonna be very excited about that.
Oh, that's game over right there.
Like that's like I've been an Old Spice body wash guy like my entire life.
Yeah.
But if Beard Struggle came out with like Odin's Virtue, Ragnarok Finale, Viking Storm body wash, I'm never using Old Spice again.
Another thing I would change back to that question.
Mhm.
Now that we're talking about wash and stuff,
Yeah.
like I wish they made a dandruff shampoo.
Oh,
because
interesting.
I don't have as much dandruff as I used to,
Mm.
but like, because I mean, I still use like the beard wash in my beard. But it's
Yeah.
like I would love like a dandruff beard struggle shampoo.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how much more chemicals they put into it, but yeah, that would be a.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna put that in the Ask Faisal question tonight. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, true. I'd also love to see a deodorant at some point. I think that would be amazing.
Yeah,
Like a cologne or something like that. That'd be incredible.
I mean, if they go down the beard, I mean, if body wash line, I
Yeah.
think at some point they would come out with it like a body spray.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. And I'd love that's I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I would love to like I wish the beard washing conditioner bottles were a little bigger and had more in them.
You know what? This was mentioned up like in the pamphlet it comes with.
Yeah.
There's two different size oil
Yeah.
bottles,
Yeah,
and like
I think you mentioned that
one
on
of
the
my
Facebook chat.
warriors, yeah, one of my warriors brought it up,
Yeah.
and he was like, "No, for right now, we're just gonna stick with the small ones."
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if that's an old pamphlet, and they're just trying to get rid of it and not waste.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see because I know there's a lot of other companies that have like multiple sizes, like a 30 mil beard oil and a 60 milliliter. So yeah, it would be interesting to see.
I did ask about like a pump top versus like one of the squeeze ones.
Ooh, true.
Because I
Yeah, that's a
mean
cool idea.
but I know like the ones with the pumps you're still wasting because a lot of them can't get to the bottom.
Yeah,
But it just comes out easier.
true. Yeah, that's a good point for sure. That could be interesting.
Or like make one like with like the nozzle at the bottom of the versus at the top.
True. Yeah.
That would be totally different.
Yeah, it would be. But yeah, there's lots of things that they can do and lots of things that could happen.
Yeah.
Especially if the company continues to grow and succeed, which I'm expecting it will.
Yeah, I think it will too. And like you said, there's so much they can do, but I mean, and I think they know that they just don't want to blow it out of proportion.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. But yeah, definitely. Lots of interesting things in the works. Definitely also cool to like talk to you, kind of like in a, because like we've interacted before on like the Facebook chats, but that's pretty chaotic and a lot going on. So it was cool to like
face to face
yeah
is different.
Yeah, different like change of pace, like less voices like all chiming in like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Samantha said that there's probably going to be a chat tonight at some point, so I'll probably hop on for that because I haven't been around for the last couple.
I might have to skip out on that. I know I've been in like all of them so far.
Yeah.
And it's like man, I gotta get stuff done.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, like there was like
I want to be part of it, but
totally.
then I got like
other things to do. Yeah, totally. Yeah, like I think it wasn't last week, but the week before, I was in two like video chats in like 2 days in a row, and I think one of them like two of them, like I had like 4 hours of like time in the chat like both times, like 3 hours one day and 4 hours the next.
I think my first one, like I was in there from the beginning to the end, and it's like the one last night with Ian, like he had to leave early.
Yeah,
and it's like when the host leaves on Facebook, you can still be there, but it's like when like I've noticed in every chat when a warlord leaves, that's when the chat ends. It's like nobody wants to stick around.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I have noticed that. Like even like I was in the last one that Jonathan hosted, and like when he said
like, on for like ever though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool because like I remember he had to go do something, and then like a couple people left. I had to bounce out because I wanted to like hang out with my family. But
yeah. Oh yeah, he had to go get a day bed for Samantha. That's what it was.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I always enjoy those chats. Those are fun for sure.
Yeah, because I like them because it's more one-on-one, and you're able to ask like a question and get an answer versus them picking somebody.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely a good time for sure. Yeah, if there's one tonight, I'll probably hop in. Yeah, thanks again for joining me today. It's been a good chat. Definitely do it again at some point in the future.
For sure, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks a lot. So for everybody watching, I'll have Scott's discount link and Instagram page down below. If you want to check him out, show him some love. Get some awesome beard oils and some scruff balm for the short beard guys out there, or get some beard balm for the longer beard guys out there. Lots of really high quality products. Brand Vikings, I think, as far as I know, there's still sample kits available. So if you're trying to make sales with people, like check your email, because you'll have an email for how to access these. Yeah, awesome products, great chat. Thanks again. Cheers.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm.